The Timberwolves clearly know how to dress. Getting off the bus earlier on, hoping to secure a win away from home. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And you know for that matchup with New York, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at point. And for the Warriors, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt, with Green working at power forward. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Now here's Conley. Kicks to Towns. The dish to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup. Edwards got the first points up on the board here for Minnesota.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Thompson outside. Curry a screen on Edwards. Passes it to Looney. Thompson outside from deep. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Thompson against Edwards. Fade away. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Wiggins kicks to Curry. The pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Here's Wiggins. For 3. Curry's shot is off. And the Timberwolves with possession. Pass to Conley. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Gobert dishes to Conley. McDaniels passes to Towns. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Curry against Conley. Curry kicks it to Looney. There's the drive. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
Here's Green. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Shoots over McDaniel. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, there's that in-between game, right? Wiggins silky smooth from the start.
Edwards looking it over. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Gobert with it. Looney on him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. Last time out he had 38 points. Here's the three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Good D by Thompson.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And more in the NBA, Greg, we're seeing teams face each other twice in a row just like this. Do the players like this kind of scheduling, you think?
Listen, players are in favor of anything that cuts down on travel, and this is one of the ways to do it. The league's doing a lot to make the season less of a grind.
And he's good on the second. Timberwolves leading by 6. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Towns looking around. For 3, Edwards buries it from three-point range. Edwards got 5.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Looney with it. Now defended by Gobert. Green finds Wiggins. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown. Wiggins has got his second basket of the game.
Well, increasing consistency from range. This is one of the things Andrew Wiggins is working on.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Edwards, a screen on Kirk. Conley for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Thompson outside, puts up a deep 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Towns. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. For 3, Edwards. And Curry pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now Looney. Dishes to Thompson. Wiggins outside. Back to Thompson. Over Edwards. Thompson misses.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Paul, top the key, passes it to Looney. He kicks to Thompson. Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from three. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Conley sets a screen for Milton. To the middle. Here's Towns. Buries it down low. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Thompson misses.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Conley against Paul. Knocked loose. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, Wiggins, young in his career, but he's already giving lots of defenders headaches night after night.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Sharch checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Green. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
Milton against Paul. There's the pass to Towns. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, Chris Paul has made a living doing just this, finding the open teammate.
Here's Milton, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Right side Towns. Sharch grabs the board. And it's Paul with the ball for the Warriors. It's a three-point game. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Anderson with the ball, picked up by Thompson. He had a nice open look right there.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Paul dishes to Sharch. Back to Paul. Golden State moving it around. Lets it go from deep. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that three go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
Milton the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
Paul kicks to Wiggins. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson, a screen on Anderson. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Thompson.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
Ball against Milton. Outside, Towns. Pass to Milton. There's the pick. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
And so it's Andrew Wiggins making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Golden State's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Kuminga out there with Payton, and it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Now here's Milton after the miss from Stephen Curry. Left side, Edwards. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors leading. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Milton. Scoreless thus far. Nails the baby hook.
Oh, strong work inside to fend off the D and finish. He'll battle you down low every time.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. And here is Milton after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Edwards. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration, under pressure of excellent defense, and just scores it anyway.
On the wing, Payton. Thompson outside, lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Up top, Edwards. 20 feet out. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Saric checked in for the Warriors. Chris Paul comes in for Klay Thompson. So a moment now to see the story for Chris Paul.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Warriors leading by 3. Paul, a screen on Edwards. Down low. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 5 points so far.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. Edwards with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Payton passes to Saric. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Saric has got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brown with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Milton. His three-pointers off the mark. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Outside, Payton. Outside, Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Brown down low, guarded by Curry. The 3-ball. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Payton. Here's Paul. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney comes in for Saric, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Kuminga. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. Right wing. And here's Reed. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Wiggins. Here's Paul. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
Here's Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Looney. He dishes it to Paul. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
We talk about multiple efforts on the defensive end, and I thought, boy, that was good old-fashioned focus, team effort. What a win.
And here is Paul after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. Paul against Conley. Back to Curry. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
So much fun in it, Doris, to watch Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Klay Thompson in for Curry. And then for Minnesota, Towns, he's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 4. Passes it to Anderson. Towns with it, guarded by Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, this guy is just such a load to handle. Karl Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. The first free throw is good. And Towns drops them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Anderson. No scoring in this one. Towns kicks to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Back to Towns. Over Looney. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Now the pass to Wiggins. From about 16, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 15 points for Andrew Wiggins.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Paul with the steal. Inside, here's Green, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Troy Brown's checked in for Kyle Anderson.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Green.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense, but how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
Now here's Towns. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Thompson against Brown. The shot by Thompson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Brown with it, picked up by Thompson. Green against Towns. Brown outside. Off target from outside. Golden State's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And taken away by Brown. Here's Conley. That one rolling around and rims out.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Now, culture is thrown around a lot in the NBA, but the Warriors team has it in spades, and Kevon Looney says the way we play is the way the locker room is. It's fast, loose, and disciplined. As long as you work, you're able to enjoy what you're doing. Everyone has input, and I think the biggest thing with our culture is we always talk about playing with joy. Kevin?
And they do. Love it, David. Good stuff. Thank you so much. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. They lead by 7. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Wiggins. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Wiggins has got 7 now in this quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Conley, the pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. Pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Towns. Launches it. Wiggins with the rebound. From deep, Green. And the first half is now in the books. Warriors ahead as they end the second quarter on a 12-4 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Draymond Green. Draymond, big front court on the other team. Was the game plan to make them adjust to you?
Absolutely. We know their size is what they were going to bank on. Pull them away from the rim a little bit. We were able to knock some shots down.
You look comfortable, and they did not. Thanks a lot, Draymond. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And now time to take a closer look at Klay Thompson, who spent the first half lighting it up.
Bombs away for this dude. Heat check after heat check. He forces the defense to scramble, opening up opportunities for his teammates. And if I'm on the other team, I'm keeping one guy in his shirt at all times.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
On the court for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Curry against Conley. Wiggins surveying the floor. To the inside, Green. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley finds Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Pass to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. McDaniels got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Thompson outside. Curry, a screen on Edwards. Back to Curry. Now, here's Looney. Defended by Gobert. Hits the three-point bomb.
Klay Thompson is not about to let a 3 go unanswered. Big-time shot.
Passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. To the wing on the left. Towns for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Now, here's Wiggins. He's got 17. Inside. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
Towns down low, working on Green. And there's the pass to Gobert. Conley against Curry. Launches it from deep. Conley's shot is off.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Warriors.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Great showing for him last season. And you look at his three-point field goal percentage. How about top 10 in the league? He did not miss often.
And just going back to his free throw efficiency, it's about confidence when you're at the line. You've always said it. He had it. That's how he ended up with the top 3 ranking. Wiggins sets a screen for Curry. Clock at 4. Thompson right side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
The speed with which Klay Thompson gets to his shooting motion off the catch makes him as dangerous as anyone.
Now here's Towns. 19 points in the game. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Thompson passes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. They kick it out to Green. Back to Wiggins. Clock at 6. And Thompson launches it from deep.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Out to the wing. Here's Conley. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Conley against Curry. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Conley dishes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's McDaniels. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Passes it to Looney. Wiggins left side. Thompson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 8 points in the quarter.
We know that Klay Thompson is able to sustain an offense all by himself for stretches of a game.
Conley scanning the floor. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Edwards got 22 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. And here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been on fire over the course of the past 10 games. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
On defense, Minnesota. And the pass to Looney. He kicks to Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wiggins has got 19 points.
Well, how about the aggressiveness of Andrew Wiggins? So good at fighting through the contact, taking the challenge of the defense. That's beautiful.
Now here's Towns. 21 points in the game. No good from 11 feet. Wiggins finds Curry. Back to Wiggins. Thompson is double. Here's Curry. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Conley, the pass to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And checking out some numbers for Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. And Looney sends it back. Pass to Curry. Out to Thompson. Fires from way outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 11 in the second half. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Baseline jumper. Looney down low. Edwards defending. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. Paul comes in for Stephen Curry. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Brown comes in for Edwards. And it's Shake Milton in for Mike Conley. And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Milton with it. Now Anderson. We've got 1:55 left in the third. 5 to shoot. And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Sharks checked in for the Warriors. Brown against Thompson. Towns a screen on Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Milton looking around. Reed. Here's Towns. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half. Paul against Milton. And it's Paul missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. Milton the pass to Towns. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. .43 seconds left to play here in the third. Ball against Milton. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Milton. Back to Brown. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Reed. It's rebounded by Paul.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Dario Saric is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Payton in at the small forward position.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Saric, that's good.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Edwards. Shoots the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Outside, Payton. Back to Paul. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Kuminga with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Kuminga kicks to Paul. Launches from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Man, Chris Paul under duress of the defense. What concentration.
Milton the pass to Reed. Now the dish to Edwards. Back to Reed. That's up a 3. That shot misses. Warriors leading by 8. On the wing, Payton. Back to Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
That free throw, no good.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Wiggins is checked in for Dario Saric. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Conley's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Edwards kicks to Reed. Good on the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Warriors shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Kuminga dishes to Payton. Wiggins against Anderson. Wiggins passes to Paul. Over Conley. That's good from Paul on the assist by Wiggins. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, this is an art Chris Paul mastered a long time ago, scoring in the paint against the tightest defense.
For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 5 rebounds tonight. Paul passes to Payton. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Kuminga, no good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Edwards. Lets it fly. The rebound by Payton. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Paul kicks to Kuminga. Wiggins with it. Guarded now by Anderson. Curry against Conley. Kicks it out to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payton with a screen on Edwards. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Payton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. And stolen by Wiggins. Edwards against Curry. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night.
I think tonight is a great measure of Wiggins' progress, scoring in volume in a variety of ways.
Here's Edwards. And the layup's good off the glass. Edwards got 27.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The shot's good from Paul.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match, looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Klay Thompson in for Payton. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's Shake Milton in for Troy Brown. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Gobert with it. Looney on him. Conley. And Looney sends it back. Curry against Conley. Curry passes to Paul. Curry setting the pick for Paul. Back to Curry. Here's the three. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Edwards against Thompson. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed. Nicely done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, Mike Conley has always been such a steadying influence, a respected leader. Doesn't matter what team he's on.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Conley drops them both. Doris, no one has their finger on the pulse of the league like you. So, that being said, what do you think the next coaching trend's going to be?
I think the current coaching trend has had such success, we may not see a change for a while. The trend is hiring young assistant coaches to get in charge of their own operation. Look no further than guys like Mark Dagno and Taylor Jenkins. These young guys have had tremendous success building out programs. I think it's something that's going to continue. All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Green against Towns. Green deciding where to go with it. Curry wide open. No good on the triple.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Towns against Thompson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Green. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
This is something Edwards is getting better and better at, facilitating for his guys.
The pass to Looney. Here's Curry, covered by Conley. Curry against Conley. Looney passes to Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
And the first one at the line is good.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Edwards against Thompson. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. Edwards passes to Gobert.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses.
Rudy Gobert has been consistently great on the defensive end of the floor as a rim protector and shot blocker.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 8. And here is Curry. Pass to Thompson. Curry, a screen on Edwards. Back to Curry. Pass to Looney. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Curry against Conley. And there's the feed to Edwards. The 3. Conley's shot is off. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. Unloads from 13. And the basket by Curry.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Edwards. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half. Curry against Conley. Here's Curry. From deep three-point land. Looney kicks to Green. Off target with his 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Edwards inside. Working on Thompson. Can't get it to fall. Warriors leading by 8. Outside, Green. Passes it to Looney. Wiggins outside. Here's the pass to Curry. For 3. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Klay Thompson.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Edwards, that's good.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
Now, here's Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.